After spending about a month on the East Coast, I made a 5-day trip back to California, but on the way, my fender actually broke off on the freeway and I tried to replace it myself. No, it just cracked. Will I be able to fix it in time to make it back to California? Let's find out. All right guys, Houston, we have a problem because we're at the Tesla service center and my fender garnish actually fell off on the 50-state road trip. So right there, you can see the entire thing plus this electrical thing fell off. So I got to replace all of that. I'm here at Tesla service and I got the part, so we're gonna go ahead and install it. And as you can see, the fender garnish is yeah, it's pretty much off, and it fell on the freeway. Fun fact, I was just driving and it just completely fell off. The Model X, horrible build quality, but it's okay. It's gonna teach us how to do the fender garnish. So we got the part, bam, and we got it from Tesla. It was about $180 just for the fender garnish. All right, little fun fact, if you guys don't know, now you know. I used to work at Tesla and I was a production supervisor. These were the exact gloves that I used to wear while on the production line. So we're using the factory gloves, man. So that goes on there like that. Oh, no, it just cracked. Oh my God. Bro, what the heck? That's probably gonna require some super glue. It's a little bit loose, but man, I'm telling you, these Model X parts are so fragile. Okay. I broke the part, but I mean, it's not bad. I could still go to super glue it, and then I have to find some pliers because I don't have any tools with me. So I'm slowly finding out that the reason why that this fender garnish happened, like it got removed and tore off, was exactly because of why it just cracked. That little part right there, it just snapped off because it's so fragile. Like, what were they thinking when they were designing this thing, man? This is insane. Come on, you got this, buddy. Oh, here it is. Oh, she's coming off. All right, so this part right here, it snapped off right at the edge because it's such a fragile part. So we got it removed. So this is the part. So you can see this is exactly the same part, and it fell off because this is so fragile. Right now it's cracked, so I'm gonna have to super glue this later. We don't need gloves, okay? Do all the dirty work. Okay, so I zip tied the fender garnish to the fender liner because last time it fell off completely and it was held on by adhesive. So let's not do that. And zip ties are highly effective. And also I needed to super glue this down, so I got some Gorilla Glue, and hopefully this stays because yeah, this thing completely tore off. So just making sure that things won't fall off with a couple of precautions. All right, final look, guys. We got the fender garnish right-hand side installed. It's looking really good. I got super glue on my hands. My hands are all dirty, but we got the job done. It took just about 2 hours. I had to remove so many parts. Like I had this fender thing, and then apparently somebody had glued the fender garnish to the car, and this is the adhesive that they put on. So when I bought the car, this fender garnish was pasted on. All right, fam, so if you want to do this yourself, you can. Here is the part number to replace the fender garnish and to avoid the service hourly rate of $325 from Tesla. The work instructions, I'll have the first link in the description, or one of the links. And then, yeah, it's gonna basically be how to remove it and replace it, because this is a common theme, I think, on the Teslas, because as I was driving out of the service center, I saw one guy's fender garnish also hanging on for dear life. So I hope this helps you guys out, and if you guys need to replace your fender garnish. All right, fam, it is 82 degrees outside. It is officially summer, guys, and I'm super excited. So living full-time in a car, this is a Tesla Model X. Sometimes it's hard when I'm out cooking in the back and I don't have any shade. Today we do, but I wanted to talk about today's sponsor, which is this little guy right here. This is a neck air conditioner, and it's by this company called Torras. And this, my friends, is the 2026 Cyberfold AI neck air conditioner. All right, and if you guys have ever took a can of soda out of the fridge and put it on your neck, it's kind of like the same feeling, so you're gonna feel that cooling sensation. And when I'm traveling, it gets hot. But I mean a lot, like sometimes really hot. And that is why I partnered with Torras. I'm always outside because I live full-time in my Tesla, and when I'm not inside the car, I'm outside doing my YouTube work because I'm a full-time YouTube content creator. The neck air conditioner is gonna help me stay outside for longer because it helps cool me down. And it doesn't just blow air, it actually cools it down to 60.8 degrees Fahrenheit. The green indicator is just a fan, but the blue indicator, that's the actual AC that kind of blows the air. The 30, 60, 90, it's the power level of the fan. And the last mode is AI mode, which adapts to the environment using either the fan or the AC. This is like a really great product, guys. I mean, when you touch it, it feels really cold. And if you're going camping, or if you're going to a festival, or you're going anywhere outside, you're gonna need this. And to get rid of the summer heat, you can also tilt the Cyberfold towards your face, so it's more highly concentrated towards the face area, so that way it gets rid of all the sweat, especially if you're outside. And to unlock the neck warmer feature, you can hold the button down for 2 seconds, and then it changes from blue all the way to orange in just a few seconds. The Cyberfold weighs at just 17.3 ounces, but if you guys want a slightly lighter size, there is the 2S Pro, which will also deliver some cooling while you're outside, and it's also adjustable on the neck. It's a super sleek and slim design. It almost looks like a pair of headphones, and I'm prepared for summer 2026. If y'all are trying to stay cool for the summer, I highly suggest you get one. So click the first link in the description box below. I'll have all the details there for you guys. So thanks Torras for sponsoring today's video. And now back to the video. All right, gonna go cook some food because we are hungry. Let's open up the back. What do we got here? Let's see. I think we're gonna have some ground beef. All right, so we have potatoes, some leftover beef, and a little bit of spinach. Let's get to cooking, shall we? All right, you guys are gonna hate me, but butane, it's a lot better than electric. Don't hate the Tesla guy, all right? Butane is just so much easier, guys. I mean, you don't have to mess with charging the power bank. I already use it for my microwave, so I'm just trying to use it for just one appliance, okay? All right, it says June 13th. Today is June 21st. Math. Is it spoiled? I think we're good. It's still pink. And bam! Don't be jealous. Go and get your own. We're cooking some ground beef. All right, if you guys are cooking outside, always have a plastic bag. You're gonna say I'm wasteful. I know. I already see it in the comments, man. You got the plastic bowls. We got the plastic bags. We got the butane. We're just trying to live, okay? We're just trying to live. So we get this. Use a little clip. You can clip it into that, and bam, we got a garbage can. I am so simple, guys. By meaning I'm like plain. I don't really care, just as long as it's almost edible. Just give me the meat and potatoes, like quite literally, ground beef and potatoes, like, and then a little bit of veggies, sprinkle it, and then it's good. I mean, add a little salt and pepper, and then voila. You don't gotta make it all complicated with all these sauces, you know? Bam! Isn't cooking outside the best? And bam! Potatoes in. Welcome to Cooking with Nico. I'm a chef out here. Look at that. Damn! As a kid growing up, my dad would actually always cook ground beef and potatoes, like literally every day, and I would not get tired of it. So, you know, that's just what I grew up on. It's just meat and potatoes, basically. I just love how ground beef just mashes up. Super quick, it's easy. You know, get in, get out, do what you need to do, and especially if you're stealth camping, because if you're doing this like in the middle of a parking lot, it's not very stealthy at all. And if some of you guys know, I had a meal prep business that I started in San Jose, and that flopped, but you know, it's okay because now I am a professional chef. I'm just kidding. But let's plate this real quick. Oh no, oh my god, it's spilled inside the drawer. No, oh come on. Oh, are you kidding me? See, this is why we have the garbage can right here. Let's put this, bam. Oh man. Always wipe down before the pan gets cold. Because once it gets cold, it's really hard to get off that oil. My goodness, guys. Look at that. Ground beef and potatoes. Let's go. Bon appetit. Oh my gosh. Oh man. Let's go. This is so good. Oh, I've been so hungry all day. This is now a couch area. Bon appetit. I kid you not, guys, for the past 2 days I've been doing the same thing, just cooking and then just coming back here inside. It's like a couch area. This is legitly the world's first Tesla van, Tesla tiny home. I'm literally chilling right here, like comfortably, and I have so much room in here. This is insane. Literally got distracted for like 1 second, set my plate down right here, and it just fell. Come on. Come on, guys. Oh, we're gonna save it. Oh. No. I literally have so much computer work to catch up on, and I also have to do my quarter 1 and 2 taxes. Why does it feel like I'm going to school when I hold my laptop like this? Anyways, if you guys don't know, I graduated from San Jose State with a business degree in 2017. And I was also in a fraternity called Alpha Kappa Omega. So it's a little background history of my college days. Gym closes in 1 hour, so we're gonna go get it in. So quiet in here. Why is it so silent in here? There's no music. Usually they play hella music in here. All right guys, so I'm currently going into the dentist, and we're gonna see what they say, if I gotta get, you know, the operation done today or pretty soon. I'm kind of scared, but you know, I'm gonna get this tooth removed and so I could breathe in my left nostril. Also, I have to get my top left wisdom tooth taken out because it's messing with my jaw. All right guys, got the paperwork back and stuff. Unfortunately, I have to go to a facial surgeon specialist because they don't do that. The guy told me that my ingrown canine is actually settled into my nose already, and if they take it out, it's a lot of bone. So I'm probably wondering if I have to get like a nose something implant or something. Man, this is kind of weird. I'm kind of scared, but you know, control what we can control. This can't really control, but the response is always what matters the most. All right guys, so a lot of things like coming up for the channel I have planned, one of them being Patreon. So let's go eat some breakfast. We're gonna cook up some oatmeal. All right, so if you guys are OG subscribers, you know that I used to do YouTube lives all the time, and it was like a cool podcast, and you guys got to know me on a personal basis for a whole hour, and it was pretty fun. I really want to get back into it, so I got some plans for you guys. Let me talk about it. All right, bon appetit. You guys know this is my breakfast every single morning. It's oatmeal and protein powder. Okay, let's talk about it. So, patreon.com/Nico Murillo, it exists, right? Haven't been pushing it for a while. I do upload weekly videos before they even come out, but I've been kind of lagging on them. I do put them out, but it's not consistent. But what I really want to do is provide enough value and support to you guys who are trying to live in your Tesla or just want to get inspired with the psychology of living in it. It is not easy, but with the right mindset and the right mindset shift, you know, anything's possible. You know, if you're tired of paying rent, or if you want to go car camping and you don't know how to do it, this podcast that I'm going to start is going to help you out, and it's going to be really helpful in the long run. All right, so in the podcast, we're going to talk about books. We're going to talk about strategies of where to camp, where not to camp, right? So we're going to dive deep into the car living lifestyle and how you can do it and inspire you and motivate you if you really want to do this lifestyle, or you know, if you just want to car camp and you want to get out there. It's gonna be really fun. It's gonna be really exciting. It's gonna be patreon.com/Nico Murillo. I'll have the first link in the description box below so you guys can go check it out. All right, and the whole reason for the podcast, right, is it's not about me, it's about we, and it's about this community, and that I really like YouTube, and I get to inspire you guys and motivate you guys to get outdoors, to be outside, and to enjoy nature, and you know, to be more free. And I feel like this lifestyle of living inside the Tesla has allowed me to, you know, be more connected to nature, and I just want to help you guys out. And I think this podcast is really gonna do well, and I'm really excited for it. And also, just an update for you guys about my health. I've been doing a lot better. I've been getting like 8 hours of sleep now. And I'm also been eating a lot more frequently and working out more. So things are getting better and they're looking up. And also, I've been doing therapy. I've actually been doing BetterHelp. And I kid you not sponsored yet, I think, but it's been helping me clear my mind and get more clarity on what I like want and don't want, and like have more clarity in like structuring my lifestyle and all that. So if you haven't tried therapy, I'd highly suggest you do it, and it's been really good help for me currently. All right, and update for my ingrown canine tooth. So I'm going back and forth with medical insurance and going with dental. I don't have dental insurance, but I do have medical insurance, which I pay $250 a month with Kaiser. It's the bronze plan because I'm self-employed. I don't have an employer, so being a YouTube content creator, that's the caveat, right? But regardless of the point, my ingrown canine is growing into my nose, and I have to get it removed, so I'm going back and forth because Kaiser is telling me that it's a dental problem, but then they're telling me I gotta go to an orthopedic, but then Kaiser's telling me I gotta go to dental, so I'm playing this pinball referral machine, and I really had to get it removed because it's starting to get a little irritating in my left nostril. I really have like 60% breathing capacity, and I'm also like not getting enough oxygen to my lungs, so I'm getting dizzy, like especially when I hike and stuff. So there's that. I've been living in my Tesla for the past 2 years and also doing YouTube full-time for 2 years. But there's nothing else I'd rather do. I've definitely found my ikigai, which is doing something that you love and getting paid for it, but also inspiring others. By living nomadically in a Tesla, I get to be in so many different places. I've felt so many different things and so many different landscapes, and it's an honor and privilege to do this for you guys. Alright guys, I'm in FSD right now, and I'm gonna go to a bookstore. I've actually been looking for a couple books to read. This car is a little bit lacking books, so we're gonna head to this recycled bookstore. I think it's over here in downtown Campbell, which is kind of near San Jose, California. And if you guys know me, I am a very avid book reader, and I journal a lot, and it's just part of like who I am. I like to ground myself, my thought process and all that. So here we go. Oh my gosh, guys, I am in Campbell, California, and this is my old stomping grounds. I used to have the meal prep business, the commercial kitchen. We actually rented it over here. So this was like kind of the same exit that I passed all the time. Wow, isn't that a true like full circle moment, guys? Is like, man, I'll put the video right here, but this is the commercial kitchen. And I used to create the meal prep business in San Jose, California with my brother Alec. And yeah, we used to cook like, I think it was like 220 meals per weekend and deliver it in the San Jose area. Man, you know that saying, when life gives you lemons, you go and make a lemonade stand, or you go and make some lemonade. All right, we just made it to Campbell. Oh wow, this is a nice area. There's no way. There's a free charger here. Let's see. Oh my goodness, look at this. Take it out. Oh, I think it is. Bro, let's see. If this is free, I'm gonna go bananas. All right, I knew it. It's not working. Oh well, it's all right. Some things just aren't meant to be. Just love my service. Downtown Campbell is pretty lit. Ah, we found it, the bookstore. Hello. Great book. If you haven't read this one, it's about systems and business. Another good one, Atomic Habits. I read this one too. It's all about good habits. This is a good one. Ooh, this one is scary. This is actually banned in some prisons. It's Powered by Robert Greene. A very controversial book. I don't know. Read at your own risk. Alright, bro, I'm finding the good ones here. So this one right here, this one's a really good book. How to Win Friends and Influence People. It teaches you how to have a genuine interest in other people. I love it. Bro, this is giving me chills. This book actually helped me save $20K by the end of, I think, 2020. It was a really good book. Specifically, chapter 2, Desire. Good read. Excuse me. I was wondering if you guys had a specific book. It's called The Martian by Andy Weir.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
On aisle 3.
Okay,
like,
cool.
It's like right, because that's the end
Aisle
of my
3.
sci-fi, so it'll be right there.
Got what I'm looking for. I had this book, but in the roof box of the Model Y, it got soaked and wet, so it got ruined. But now we're back. This is The Martian by Andy Weir. It's a movie. Do you guys also have this book, The Creative Act, or no?
We keep that one in like our psychology.
I also read this one before, Grit. It's about passion, perseverance. Great book. Read this one too. All right, y'all. So we got 2 books, and yeah, we got The Martian by Andy Weir. I had this book before, but it got soaked in the roof box, and it got pretty much like, you know, when a sponge gets soaked with water. That's how this book got messed up. So I read about 75% of the book. It's about going to Mars and surviving because he gets stranded on there. You watched the movie, right? The Martian. Yeah. Anyways, it's with Matt Damon. If you haven't watched the movie, highly suggest you watch it. And then I got The Creative Act by Rick Rubin. This is actually a signed copy. My line of work is being a full-time YouTuber. So this has a lot to do with being creative, and everyone has their own creative way. I'm super excited to read it because I read a couple pages of it before in a Barnes & Noble, and now we have it in our hands. So the first chapter is Everyone is a Creator. So super excited about this and the other book. Total cost $51.74. Always invest in knowledge, guys. I'm a huge big believer. I actually read that book called Think and Grow Rich back in 2020. It's how I saved my first $20,000 when I was in my early 20s, right? So I'm a big believer in investing in yourself, in your knowledge, right? But also, like, guys, just because school ends doesn't mean that your search for knowledge ends too as well. I read that in the Think and Grow Rich book, and ever since then, I was always reading. So invest in your knowledge. Go to a bookstore, go to Barnes & Noble, go to any bookstore, your local bookstore, and then go look for some stuff. And one of these is going to be these books.